I'm Kathleen Henderson from Roots and Boots, and today I'm going to show you how to create a Hugelkultur bed right on top of the ground. So this area out here is our newest garden expansion. We started this area I guess the end of last summer, late summer-ish, by putting animals over here. We fenced it off. And first we had ducks and geese over here, and as they forage, they kind of disturb the grass and eat up some of it, and they will make bare patches, you know, the longer that you let them remain in an area. And of course they fertilize the ground. And then after the ducks and geese, we put pigs in here, and they root big time, which is good. Well, and of course they fertilize the ground. We had a lot of trouble keeping them in this space. Pigs are very smart and they're very big and strong, and so they kept searching for, you know, greener grass on the other side. So they were here for long enough to be helpful, and then we had to move them elsewhere. And then after that we added lots of wood chips, and all winter the kids have been dumping the goat muck, so that's straw and goat poop and goat liquids, out here. And so now it's spring, early to mid-spring, and we are going to start utilizing this area, start prepping it for planting, for growing vegetables this year. So I have other videos. I've showed you how to create Hugelkultur beds inside wooden raised boxes and raised beds, and I've shown you how to create Hugelkultur beds that are trenched hugel beds. And there are great reasons for using any one of these methods. The reason why I want to do our hugel beds right on top of the ground this time, well, there are several reasons. One is that it's easier. That's a big reason. The second reason is that creating a hugel bed on top of the ground allows you to mound it up, and you have a greater surface area for planting, and it's going to stay higher longer. I also am looking for a good place to let my squash plants just sprawl along the ground. I used to grow them on trellises. I'll probably do a separate video to explain that whole game plan, my strategy against the vine borers. But this year I'm going to let them sprawl on the ground, and they take up a lot of space, so a hugel bed would be perfect because they can sprawl all over it. So we're going to show you the process of how to create it, and then later throughout the season I hope to show you the progress and how things are growing. All right, here we go. We loaded up all of this old firewood that doesn't burn well for us, and we're going to use that as the base of our hugel bed over here. Over at our neighbor's house, he has a sawmill, and we are raiding his scrap pile. He loves for us to haul away his scrap wood, and we love to put it to good use. It's already aged and it's raw wood, so we're going to add it to our hugel beds.
No, that's good. Just bring it.
I think you're better with the longer one.
The next step after creating your wood base for the hugel bed is to add a thick middle layer of organic material such as the old straw bedding that we used from our goat pen. And the top layer should be a thick, rich layer of dirt, like this composted horse manure that we like to use. And that is how you make a hugel bed on top of the ground.